Welcome everyone, I'm the Grim Gamer, and today we're doing a rework for Black Widow. She is by far the weakest in the game, and I guarantee everyone out there knows it. Yes, some people can be good with her, but for the most part, she is very hard to use and just honestly can ruin a team. I got this idea from Uganda Knuckles1234, so thank you for the idea. If anyone has any characters they'd like to see me cover, please comment them down below so that I can get to those. We're going to go over her origin really quickly for those who are interested. If not, there will be timestamps in the description. But before we go any further, YouTube tells me that only a small fraction of my viewers are actual subscribers. So if you enjoy this content and want to see more, please like and subscribe as it helps my channel out a lot and lets me know that you enjoy it. Thank you. Alright, her origin. Her name is officially Natasha Romanoff, and she grew up in Soviet Russia. Her story has been adjusted multiple times, but initially she was depicted as a child who was orphaned during World War II and raised by a man named Ivan Petrovich, who later trained her in espionage. Later, it was expanded to include her training in the Red Room, where she was essentially created to be an assassin. While there, she went through horrific conditions varying from mental, physical, and emotional abuse. After time in training, Widow was meant to kill Iron Man, with him being her ultimate enemy, but she decided to change her ways and leave the Soviets. This made her very significant in the comics, as she was one of Marvel's first prominent female superheroes. Plus, she didn't have powers and only relied on her skills and training in fights. She also became one of the main, long-standing members of the Avengers. Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump into the character concept. She's going to remain a DPS and will have a focus on tactical combat that can stun and disorient enemies. This will go really well with her kit that is in the comics as well in the movies, as she has a lot of tactical equipment and has a focus on stealth. Her base health is going to be 275, and she's going to have two main attacks. Her first main attack is going to be dual shots. Widow will shoot her dual Glock 26 pistols, doing 40 damage per shot, 50 per critical shot. 18 bullet total with both guns and per reload. She will have 2 shots per second, and damage will fall off after about 25 meters. Her second main attack is going to be Baton Smash. She will just hit enemies with her batons, causing 30 damage per hit, no cooldown or reload. Her first power attack is going to be called Sniper Shot. Widow will pull out her sniper rifle and does a quick shot at her enemy, causing 80 damage per shot, 100 damage for a critical shot. It will have one shot with a 12-second cooldown, and damage will fall off after 50 meters. Her second power attack is going to be called Red Room Shock. Widow is going to throw out a red shot grenade that explodes on impact. This will stun anybody within a 5-meter circular radius for 2 seconds and will do 40 damage on impact. This will have a cooldown of 25 seconds. Her third power attack is called Assassin Strike. Widow will kick enemies within 3 meters in front of her, causing a 5-meter knockback and 35 damage on impact. If enemies are flung into a wall, they'll get an additional 35 damage. This will have a cooldown of 9 seconds. Her ultimate is called Widow's Bite. Black Widow will activate an invisibility cloak on any team members within a 10-meter radius of her. The invisibility will last for 3 seconds and will increase everyone's damage within it by 25%. You will need a total of 3,100 points to activate the ultimate. She will have one passive, where the more damage she gives, the quicker she can move. Movement speed will increase by 10% per damage done, capping out at a 50% speed boost. Passive times out if no damage is done within 4 seconds. She will also have one team-up ability with Hawkeye. Widow will be the anchor for it. Hawkeye will now have a shock arrow added to his kit. This arrow will explode on impact and will stun anyone within a 3-meter radius. If the arrow impacts a character, it will do 50 damage and 75 if it is a critical hit. If not, anyone within the radius will receive 40 damage overall. That's actually going to be it for this hero concept. I know it's a little short, but Widow has a very simple toolkit, and she could be made very well if they were to go with a toolkit that would fit her. This isn't, I feel, overpowered, but it will at least make her more, have a place in the game, not dominant or like super good, but it will at least have her be more in the game and give her a chance. I don't think where she's at right now is fair, as no character should really be bad based off of their abilities. They should be more bad based off of the meta, which can shift and change. but she's just horrible on her abilities, and that's really hard for her to be viable in any situation. Anyways, I think that is it. Let me know if you guys like this down below. If you guys have any more ideas on Black Widow or how she could be improved, please comment as well. And I think that is all I have for you today. Again, comment down below if you have any other heroes or villains that you'd like me to cover. Thank you, and have a great day.